Hello, it's Tuesday again, and we are going to continue our topic this month of enhancing your walking practice. So, if you're just walking with clients, it is enough, it is plenty, rest assured. But if you want to feel like you're giving them the best kind of walking possible, then today we're going to discuss how to achieve that by simply doing it outside. Okay, so the most obvious reason to do your walking outside is by boosting, because it's exposure to sunlight, which will boost vitamin D. Vitamin D is an essential vitamin that we need for our bone density and other health actions or healthful results in the body. But probably an equally important benefit of walking outside and being exposed to sunlight is it also boosts your serotonin. So serotonin is also made in the gut. It's involved in feelings of well-being and happiness. It regulates mood as well as boosts mood. It's involved in digestion, and serotonin's necessary to produce melatonin, which is your sleep hormone. So getting outside, walking on a treadmill inside and not having that exposure compared to walking outside and having the boost of vitamin D and serotonin is night and day when it comes to like positive hormonal changes as a result of the walking. So do it outside. This also means that your sleep will probably improve, your digestion may even improve, and your mood will definitely improve by walking outside. Now, there's a phenomena of it's the way they describe what's happening in the eyes when you're walking. It's called optic flow, and it's a motor pattern generated at an eye that's moving relative to the environment. So you don't get it on a treadmill, and you do get it when you're walking down the garden path outside, but it's literally watching where you're going and being an awareness of what's going on around you. That is a form of mindfulness, and that action of the eye can help calm some of the nerve patterns and habits associated with stress. Super important. Finally, if we're going to talk about all the senses, so what you're seeing, what you're doing, what you're smelling, what you're feeling, being in nature has a plethora of benefits, and each one of these things on their own will boost your health more so than doing it inside. And also by integrating different senses, so sounds and sights, for example, that will boost the health benefits of the walk even more. So I've just got like 6 studies here I thought I'd condense down into a sentence each. The first one is immersion in a forest or a bush means that you're inhaling air ions and microbes, and it's kind of like being a probiotic for your nasal passage and lungs, which I kind of thought was a bit out there and kind of cool as well. I got very excited. Nature sounds in conjunction with touching plants or the earth or the ground are part of a multi-sensory experience which is shown to drive a tranquil mental state. And the opposite is true too. So if you're only got one, what's it called? Monotony of stimulation has the opposite effect. It can actually boost stress. Exposure to natural environments, so whether that be a park or a beach, the ocean, or even just in an image out the window, a view, it's associated with lower levels of stress, reduces symptoms of depression and anxiety, and improves cognition. Being in a natural environment can lower your blood pressure and reduce your stress hormone concentrations in your blood. They're talking about cortisol. That's the one they measured. Seeing nature alone, so just seeing it, not being in it, can reduce anxiety. It can shorten your hospital stay, so make sure you get a window bed. And it can lower heart rate, with blues and greens being the most effective. So think ocean, sunny sky, trees, bushes, plants. Bird sounds alone. So bird sounds plus water, even better. But bird sounds alone will reduce stress, decrease your sympathetic, so your high energy nervous system activity, and increase your perceived sense of restoration within yourself. And odors such as leaf alcohol and beeswax are associated with happiness, while blooming plants can increase calmness, alertness, and mood. And I'm sure increasing mood means you feel better. Now, not to put too fine a point on it, but let's compare that to walking on a treadmill gym experience, okay? So what are you smelling in a gym? What are you touching? What are you seeing? What are you hearing? Okay? It is not the same. So you get a different hormonal reaction to that experience than walking outside, as well as the fact you miss out on the sunshine and you miss out on the optic flow. So if you're walking with clients and walking is absolutely enough and very, very beneficial, do it outside. If you want max bang for buck, do it outside. Any questions? Please feel free to direct message me.